Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got a video for you called How to Handle Your Girlfriend Shit Test. Now, the reality of long-term relationships are that every once in a while, even if you're doing good, if you're on your frame, if you're on your purpose in life, you will go through some sort of test that your girlfriend may put you through. And the reason for that is because she wants to always know in her hindbrain that you are the best that she can do. So once in a while, she'll manufacture maybe some drama, or she'll give you a little hint about, or maybe she'll give you some attitude about something just to see how you'll react. And they do this all the time. So especially if you're a guy in a relationship who's not really on his purpose and you're not setting your boundaries and you're not being dominant and you're kind of letting her run everything, she's going to sort of give you these shit tests. They may be subtle, or they may be like huge and just start a crazy argument in the house over something stupid. This video is going to be about how to handle that with ease, get through them, and continue on in your hopefully healthy long-term relationship. So we got Mike with us today. He is what I would call in a long-term relationship, so he has more experience than I do, because I haven't been in a long-term relationship in a while. You know, just to give you guys a fresh take on these kind of situations, we got Mike giving you some real knowledge about this kind of stuff, and I'll put my input when it so needs to be put in. Yeah. So Mike, how would you say that you handle your girlfriend shit tests when it arises?
So what I do is, when she sends these, if she sends these shit tests, right, she'll ask a question usually, or like whatever. And so like I take a long time to really analyze what the fuck she's sending me, because sometimes I don't know what the hell, like, what, like, number one, a lot of these questions are like super irrelevant to anything that's going on ever. So it could be something that is just basic knowledge to you and her, but she's trying to reinforce, because that's the whole purpose. She's trying to reinforce the hindbrain. You know, I have to like analyze, like, what is the actual purpose of her sending this? Is there another reason for this? And so I look at it that way, right? And then I'm like, oh, okay, so this is one of those shit tests. So let me answer this with some pizzazz, so you can do it in a way where, you know, it's not going to be the answer she wants. Clearly, this is not going to be the answer she wants. But in reality, it is, because if she's like a good example is the one where she sent me, would you kiss, for $1 million, would you kiss the hottest girl alive, or would you kiss me for $1 million or whatever, right? So she sent me something like that. It was something on TikTok. Fuck TikTok, though.
TikTok is Corona.
It's Corona. Anyway, I looked at that and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is the purpose of this? And so I literally sent her, I can kiss you for free. What the fuck? I was like, what do you mean? Like, why are you asking me this dumbass question? Like, I just say it like that, how it is, because the question is dumb. And so if I just say that it's dumb, then, you know, then she knows that I'm on to the shit test. And so she has to, you know, find something else to do and something else to say, you know, as a response. And so her response was, that wasn't what I was asking, or that wasn't the answer I was looking for. I was like, I said back, I know that wasn't the answer, but it was my answer.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of fuck it up. You just gotta,
you have to fuck it up.
You could go with the cocky, funny route, be like, "Oh, you silly," and just kind of brush it off when she sends you certain signals or says certain things. What you don't want to do is what a lot of guys do. What they kind of overreact, like, "What do you mean? What are you talking? Why are you sending me this stuff? We got a problem with the fuck?" And they just get like they lose their emotional core and they get all worked up. And you got to handle this stuff with ease, guys, because no relationship is going to be absolutely 100% perfect. Happy wife, happy life does not fucking exist. Bullshit. Don't follow that. Wrong. Happy you is happy life, so don't give me that. Yeah. But when she's, you know, once again, I'm going to say the reason that they shit test you is because her hindbrain needs to know that you're the best she can do. Women have evolved to always be seeking the best male she could find. And if something in her brain is basically telling her, okay, this guy's kind of being a pussy, she'll test you even more. It's going to get even worse. So you have to be able to spot these little shit tests, these little hints, these subtle cues, and you need to be able to defect them immediately or just brush them off. That way she can know that she is dealing with a real man, like a masculine man, and she likes that. They love that stuff. Makes them wet. They love it. Yeah. So you have to be able to handle it with ease, and you could, as I said, you could do different things, be like cocky funny, like, oh, you're so silly. Or you could sort of like, what's some things that you say when she gives you a little bit of shit?
Normally, I just tease her. I just give her some, you know, I give her the winky face and the, you know, I try to turn it into a sexual thing sometimes. But you know, you got to do what you got to do at some point. You know, you gotta try to swerve it to a different direction where, you know, it works in your favor. You know, because in these situations, you're playing in her ballpark. You want to be playing in your ballpark. So you just got to try to, you know, move it over, and then you're in, because then you have the control, you have the advantage. Once these shit tests is dealt, you have no power, but you have to create your own power in these shit tests pretty much, because like, you know, they're trying to control that game, so you have to use your game to put it back.
Yeah, you just don't want to lose your emotional core, as I said. You don't want to go, you don't want to get super pissed off, you know, especially if it's something small. Sometimes, as I said, it's going to happen. No relationship is without its faults, and sometimes they're going to start something. It could be anything, it could be something stupid. Sometimes they're just bored out of their mind and they just want to start some trouble. And when that happens, you just got to be ready for it, you know. But you have to have the mindset of being ready. You can't just look.
I think we're in trouble.
Sometimes it has to be on the spot. You can't be like, oh, what should I respond to this? It has to become who you are.
Yeah.
How you respond to those kind of things. It must be. You must become that person, the person who can brush it off and laugh it off. Or if you're in person, and let's just say, you know, you and your girlfriend are walking, and she just wants to start some crap. So she looks at some hot guy walking by. Wow, he's kind of cute. And you just say, you know, you could just say something like, oh, well, not as cute as it's going to be when you and I are in the bed later. You smack her on the ass, like something like that. Just play it off. Be easy. Go easy going, you know? Like, well, why is he so hot? What does he have that I don't have? And you just lose it. You just completely fuck it up. And then she's like, oh, bitch. And her mind just says, what a bitch. Why am I with this guy? Like, you don't be that guy. Handle with ease. Give her a little slap on the ass. I love that shit. Yeah. And don't take it too personal. Sometimes they just start stuff. You have to be able to handle it with ease, though, you know. Or you could just use, like, abuse mastery. Just play it off as, like, oh my gosh. And just brush it off. Just be easy going with it. Just, like, you have to be that guy that's like, okay, I've been through this before. No big deal. I'll just have sex with her later, and she'll get dick down. She'll calm down. She'll love it later. She'll love me later. You have to have that mindset, right? You have to have that very positive outlook on everything, and know that at the end of the day, I'm good no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter what kind of crap she gives me today, I'm going to have a good day regardless. If you give me crap, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go hang out with the boys in town, right?
I'm going to go do whatever I need to do.
You always have to look at the bright side of things, and just don't get too caught up in it, because that's how a lot of fights start, is that a girl will start something small, and the guy just gets emotional, he gets angry, he starts crap, and he's like, what the fuck? And then, you know how that goes, right? I'm sure a lot of you could relate. So you guys got to be easy with this kind of stuff, and just you have to be able to deflect these little shit tests, and
you have to be aware of what they are. You got to, once one is dealt, you got to make sure that you know that it is one, and you got to play it accordingly, pretty much.
Yeah, but as I said,
sometimes you have to do it like immediate. Sometimes if it's through text, like you have that ability where you can take your time, because you don't have to respond immediately. You're not obligated to respond immediately. You can, but in person, when you're with her together, that is where you need to be on your shit. You have to be on the spot. But if you got, you have the time, and you can say some really crazy shit on, through text, or, on the phone or something.
And if they really start some shit, there's only one thing you can do. Mike, get that sign.
Fuck that bitch.
FDB. Fuck that bitch. If she really starts some crap with you, deflect it. It's over. Just let it go. Just give her some space away from you, and go and do something productive out there, and just like don't take some like real bullshit. Like know your boundaries, know where the end of the line is. So if something really major starts, you need to be able to just say, you stop that right now. And sometimes you need to enforce like if she does something really messed up towards you, right? And she just starts some like major crap. Sometimes you need to enforce the law.
Oh, I have a good one for that. So my girlfriend, she used to, because I had gotten her a promise ring a long time ago. And so she would used to, try to take it off or whatever in front of me. And so we were driving somewhere, and in the middle of me driving on the parkway going, like 90 miles an hour, I'm like, you stop that shit right now. It's like, you ain't going to do that anymore. If I see you do that, then it's done. Then we're done. It's over. Everything's done. And so she stopped, and she knows not to do it anymore.
Yeah. So sometimes you must lay down the law, tell it what it is, enforce your boundaries, and they'll love you for it, because they know, okay, this guy, if I'm not on good behavior, this guy could possibly leave me one day, and I really like him, so I should probably keep him around. Like, that's a good example of how to pass a shit test. So guys, if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. If you have any experiences or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Subscribe, as I said, and we will see you soon. Any questions, email. I'll see you later, guys.